I'm Tom Camber. I'm with Senior Planet, which is an organization that does technology programs for senior citizens. And we are here today with three of our esteemed bloggers who have been doing blogging on senior technology issues for years out here. And what we've been doing is had three bloggers who focus on senior citizens and technology, and they have been touring the show and have picked their favorite products to showcase as the Best of Show Awards. We're very excited to be doing this year because what it does is it focuses the issues around technology on how they relate to people over 60. You know, so often we do technology, we think it's only for younger people or for kids, but in fact, there's 40 million Americans over the age of 65. They have a huge amount of money to spend on technology, and we're really trying to push more of a dialogue around how we use tech and what we can do with it. So we run the Senior Planet Exploration Center, which is just here on 25th Street, just a few blocks north of here. People are invited to come visit if you want. It's at 125 West 25th. And what I'd like to do is introduce our bloggers to come up, and each of them will present a Best of Show award to the product of their choice. Who wants to start? Is Erica? You want to be the first to start? Yeah. Since you're up here moving around. Erica Manfred is one of our chief bloggers. She does a blog called Aging with Geekitude, and she's come down to from the Catskills to come give an award. Are your people here?
Okay. Where is my awardee? There he is. Do you have you don't have one of the hearing aids with you. Oh, well.
I do.
I'm giving this, here we go. I'm giving this to Lynx. Lynx, right?
Resound Lynx, yes.
Resound Lynx. I wear a hearing aid. This is a super high-tech hearing aid that I would kill for. You can program it to do all kinds of stuff on your smartphone, including change the environment that you're in. You can, 4 different environments, right? What else does it do? Increase the volume, connect to your phone, listen to music, play audiobooks, which is what I do, and cook breakfast. What else?
Washes your car.
Washes your car. It's really a great gadget. Right now, Bluetooth technology for hearing aids means wearing a big, heavy piece of junk around your neck, which costs an extra $350 to stream stuff from your TV and your phone. And this is all built into the hearing aid, which I think is great. He swears it's the same price as a regular hearing aid, but I have to check that out. Anyway, here you go. Yes.
You want to say a few words?
Sure, I can.
Go ahead.
Just want to say thanks very much, and thank you for talking about Resound Lynx. We spend a ton of time doing research with seniors, and this being the first made-for-iPhone hearing aid, it gave us the chance to do research on the hearing aid and make sure it's appropriate for the senior audience, but then as well make an app that's also very appropriate for the senior audience. So from the interface to the flow to how you interact with it, it was all done with the senior audience in mind. So we're really, really proud of this, and thank you for mentioning us.
Thank you. All right, you're done.
Thanks.
Next up is, careful on the stairs there. Next up is Ronnie Bennett, who is a longtime journalist and writer and blogger who's been has traveled out here from Portland, Oregon, to bring her expertise and perspective. She's originally a New Yorker, so we've been looking for excuses to bring her here and spend some time with us because she does a lot of amazing writing online. So Ronnie, come up and tell us what you found out there.
First, I'm going to tell you what happened to me in January. I'll tell you what happened to me in January. After being able to walk perfectly normally, I suddenly started walking like this. And my foot would slap down, and I couldn't make it do anything else. So you go to the doctor, and he sent me to the neurologist, and they say that there's something wrong with the nerve, and I've got to go through a bunch of physical therapy, and I've already lost muscle mass. And it took 3 or 4 months, and I'm back to normal. I can walk fine now. But it would have been really wonderful to be able to measure my progress of building my muscle back up. So I found a product here called Scope that measures quality of muscle. And old people who have a lot of trouble keeping up their muscle mass, which they need to do to avoid frailty, this is a wonderful product for old people, and I was really happy to find it. And Josh is, first I want to give you the award, who's the CEO of Sculpt, and he's going to tell you just a little bit more about the more technical stuff that I'm no good at.
Well, first off, thank you very much. It's an honor. As she was mentioning, so my name is Jose Borges. I'm co-founder and CEO of Sculpt. And we've developed the first device that lets you measure your fat percentage and your muscle quality on practically any muscle in your body. It's super easy to do. It only takes a second to make a measurement. And you know, the senior market, the older Americans, it's really important for them to maintain their muscle mass and their muscle quality. You know, having poor muscle quality correlates strongly with osteoporosis, with higher risk for falls, with a number of physical ailments. So maintaining that muscle mass is really important. In fact, the process of losing muscle mass begins when you're about age 40, and most Americans or most people will lose about 1% muscle mass per year. So it's really important for people to counteract that by doing the proper strength training and exercise. And with the Sculpt AIM, now they can track that. They can monitor how well their muscles are improving, how well their fitness is improving, and it's very easy to use so that people will be able to you know, incorporate it into their lifestyle. So I'll give you a real quick demo. Can you help me with? Sure. So if someone was going to make a measurement of their muscles, hold that for a sec. Great. You just apply a little bit of moisture to the muscle you're going to measure. For example, if I was measuring my biceps, I would just hold it to that muscle for a second, and then I'd get these two numbers, the muscle quality and the fat percentage. And I can measure my legs, my abdomen, you know, my triceps, my biceps, all these different muscles. All that information gets sent to an online dashboard, and so you can track your progress over time. So it's a tool that's really useful for people of all ages. Thank you. And you know, with the aging population, it's going to be particularly useful as well. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. That's great. If I had known we were going to do muscle mass testing, I would have worn a tank top today. Although this guy's got it going on here. Okay, our next, and thanks a lot, Ronnie, for selecting that. Our next blogger, our third expert here is Mike Lee. Mike Lee works for AARP, and he is the principal technology sort of visionary there that works with their CIO's office to help them understand emerging technologies and coordinate their strategies around working with seniors in technology. He knows more about tech than anybody I know, and I'm incredibly excited to have him here.
Thanks, Thomas. You know, one of the things that we encounter as an organization that serves older Americans, 37 million of them in North America, is their bewilderment at the pace of change in technology. And devices are becoming more and more cloud connected, miniaturized, and in some sense, smaller doesn't mean easier or less complex. So when I looked around the innovation zone, I was struck by one product, and through some conversation, it dawned on me that this heart activity monitor, and so we have Taro, the CEO of Pulse On, was a leap over typical products that strap to your chest to monitor heart rate activity, and those are fine for high-performance athletes, you know, or people who are exercising all the time. But our typical AARP member would not go to as much hassle to strap something on like that. So I think this is a leap in the form of a product that's a heart monitor that straps to your wrist and then integrates with a lot of the popular health apps. And for myself, I lost 30 pounds in the last 4 months, and I've been trying the various activity trackers, and this product looked good, you know, amongst my collection. So it's already on Instagram. And Taro, here's your award.
Well, thank you, first of all, for the selection. This is really an honor. Hopefully, we can add next on your line pulse on strap. So it's basically the world's easiest heart rate monitor that replaces the need to wear a chest belt. So it accurately reliably and continuously measures your heart rate. So it works for people older or younger that want to follow their fitness levels. Thank you very much.
Thanks, and thank you, Michael. Our last award is being given out by Barbara Aria, and Barbara is the editor of seniorplanet.org, which is the website that we use for older adults that we put online. Anybody can visit it. It's seniorplanet.org has content every day that's kind of organized under the rubric of aging with attitude. And we have all sorts of alternative and unusual and interesting, fascinating articles about seniors and what's going on with older people today. And Barbara's going to come up and give our last Best of Show award.
So, you know, a lot of products that people think of for seniors are dealing with senior issues. But of course, seniors also just want to have fun and be creative. And there's a wonderful pairing of a piece of hardware and a piece of software called paper and pencil, I should say a piece of software and a piece of hardware, that lets you create art on an iPad. And what's really beautiful about it is the interface is so intuitive that it's not overwhelming like a lot of art apps are. It's very easy to use. The functionality is very broad-based. You can choose the quality of your line. You can mix your own colors. There's so much that you can do on it, and everything that you do looks beautiful. What I also like about it is that there's a community element, and apparently later this year that community element will be growing. People will be able to work on their own, on each other's work, as far as I understand. So it's also a way of connecting with other people online around what you're doing and what they're doing. And I also like the fact that when I talked to the people from Paper and Pencil, and I mentioned that I thought this would be great for seniors and we might like to test it at the Exploration Center, they were very excited and really want feedback. So really, you know, they are very interested in adapting the software so it's really universal. So it's truly a piece of universal design. So here we...
Thank you. My name is George Pechnik. I'm a co-founder and CEO of 53. And what this award means to us, it's really special. It's because we fundamentally believe people are their best when they create, and we want to enable creation for everyone. And it means for us making tools that are accessible, that are expressive, and in our humanity, and it is through our creativity that we connect through our humanity. And so when you look at pencil, it comes in a walnut version. It's reminiscent by a carpenter pencil, but it packs a lot of advanced punch. You're able to like sketch, write, draw, illustrate, shade, really get in there and create in so many different medium, different styles. And the tool itself has brought people together in their creativity. We have entrepreneurs sketching out business presentations. We have kids learning how to draw the planetary system. We have seniors drawing gardens or developing like seating arrangements. We have artists developing new art shows. I mean, it's one place where we all can connect in our creativity. So, Barbara, thank you so much for the award and the recognition. It means the world to us.
And so that ends our presentations of Best of Show for the year. This is the first time we've done this, so we're very excited to be out here actually getting the bloggers to New York and having them walk the show. We look forward to doing it again next year. For people that would like to talk to us about their products and how we can be helpful, you know, we'll be around for a bit longer, and obviously we're easy to visit just about 8 blocks from here up on 25th Street as well. Thanks, bye-bye.